All right, so let's go to our telephone lines. 1-800-529-5465. 1-800-529-5465. We have Rosa from Kearney, New Jersey. Rosa.
Yes, hi.
Hey, how are you?
Hi, Brad. Good. Thank you for the show. I found out about your show 3 days ago. I've been listening nonstop.
Oh, fantastic. Please spread the word. Please spread the word, because yesterday we had 420 views at one time. We want to try to get to 500. Now on Fridays it's hard, because what I understand is people like to go to the malls, they like to go to the movies, they like to go out with their family. So Friday's always the lowest viewership. So it's always the easiest to get your questions in. But let's see how high we can get it today.
Okay, I'm going to give you I'm going to try to be short, a short feedback. So
Sure.
I came to this country in 2011 with a visitor visa.
Right.
I changed it into a student F1 status. I've been here for 7 years. So I have had my student visa, let's say, for 6.5 years. I've never been illegal, no crimes. I've always been going to school. On December 22nd, I got married, and I haven't filed my papers yet.
Okay.
But my main concern is, in 2015, I worked 20 hours as a student. I couldn't be working, and I started paying taxes. And in 2016, January 2016 until January 2017, I was given an OPT to work.
Right.
So I worked and I paid taxes.
Right.
However, the company that I was working with asked me to, let's say, to stay. So I stopped. I should have stopped working in January,
Right.
but I continued until June 2017. In July 2017, I moved companies, and then I got a CPT from my school, which allowed me to work from July 2017 until December 2017, when the school year was over.
Mm-hmm.
My question is, I'm filing for my green card now through my husband, who's an American citizen. He was born here, real marriage, all that. Is there any problems that should I put that I worked in 2015 and paid taxes? And is there going to be a problem because I worked over the period that I was allowed?
All right, so your concern, okay, and thank you for your question, and your concern is basically you are here on a student visa. You're allowed to work 20 hours a week on campus in school. You may have done more than that. You were allowed to work through your OPT. You may have surpassed working on your OPT. Then you got another practical training, and then you surpassed working on that as well. You have a concern now that you're married to an American citizen, and will some of your work here in the United States was legal, and some of it was not legal, but you've paid taxes on all of this. So
Yes.
So that's basically your gist, and you're now very worried. What should you put? Okay. Rule number one, always tell the truth. Because if you're ever caught in a lie with immigration, now you got a big problem, because now you have a misrepresentation. The good news is when you are married to a U.S. citizen and you are applying for adjustment of status here in the United States, there is no bar to getting a green card because you worked out of status or you worked without permission. So there is no law that says, this is marriage to a citizen. There's, different things or different applications or different laws. But marriage to a citizen, it is not a bar. There is no reason to deny you if you worked out of status or you worked beyond your work authorization. So by all means, you tell the truth 100%. The only way you would ever get denied is if you lie and they catch you lying about work.
No.
And you should never have lied, because the fact is, if you tell the truth, you're entitled to the green card.
Yeah. And, okay, so is that any problem if I continue working right now, or should I stop?
Work and pay your taxes. The only problem with you working is on your employer's side, not your side. Okay? And because they're hiring somebody in violation of their visa status. Now, when your husband files for you, you're going to get a work permit in 90 days anyway. Okay? So you work, it's fine, because it's not your problem, it's the employer's problem.
And how long, the last question, I married on December 2017, on the 22nd. How long do I have to, because I'm not going to school, so I'm out of status. How long is there like a limit, or is that a violation of after I got married?
There's no limit, but why would you want to be out of status longer than you need to? So my advice
Yeah,
would be you're married, file the papers
Mm-hmm.
next week. Go file your adjustment. And you're in Kearney, New Jersey. I mean, we're path train across the river here. So if you need our help, come let us help you so there's no problem. All right?
Okay.
So where are
Okay,
you from,
but
Rosa, by the way?
I am from Brazil.
From Brazil. Okay. All right, so hold on 1 second, okay?
Okay, thank you very much.
Welcome.
You helped
and thanks
a lot.
for watching. And tell your
course.
friends, tell your friends to tell your friends to tell your friends to watch us. Okay?
I have.
Thank you.
Thanks.
All right.
Take care. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. 1-800-529-5465. Rosa from Brazil, our first call. And now we have Drissa from Baltimore, Maryland. Drissa.
Hi, Brad.
Hi, how are you?
Good, good. Before I start, I want to say thank you for the show. I'm a silent listener to the show. Your show really help a lot.
Thank you.
I've been listening to your show like since a month now. I've
Right.
been telling friends.
Thank
I've
you.
been helping people with.
Thank
I'm
you.
listening to your show and I've been getting some advice to help people too.
Thank you.
I'm
Thank
really
you.
happy
Thank
to.
you. Thank you. I appreciate all your kind words. What can I do to
Now
help
my
you today?
question. Yeah. I came in this country in 2014 with a F1 visa.
Right.
I got married to my loved one in 2015. And I filed for my additional study on 2016.
Okay.
I got my working permit, the combo card,
Okay.
and we went to interview on July 2017.
Got it. So far, so good. What's the question?
Yeah, but since then we haven't heard nothing from immigration.
right.
It's been like
Where
6 hours.
this is down in Maryland, where you're in Baltimore? Is that where you are?
Yeah, Baltimore.
Okay. All right. So you're where are you from, Drissa? Where are you originally from?
Burkina Faso, West Africa.
Oh, so you're from West Africa. Okay. So you came here
Yeah.
on an F1, which is a student visa, and
Yes.
you got married to a U.S. citizen, and she put in an adjustment application for you. You got this combo card, which is the work permission and the travel permission. So now you're legal in the United States. You go for your interview to prove that it's a bona fide marriage. You went over the summer and you haven't heard anything. So now let me ask you a
Yes.
question. What happened at the interview?
The interview, they set us together. Everything went pretty good. That's how we met. My wife's name, my parents' name, her parents' name, and that's it. They didn't go like it was just application. It wasn't tough like that.
Okay. And they just said nothing to you after?
No, they say I will hear from them in a couple of weeks if they need something or something that
All
they
right. So it's one of four. Okay. Either one, you have a lazy officer and they never looked at your file again. It's possible. It
Yeah,
really happens.
sure, I do.
It really happens. Okay. Number two,
I
they don't.
keep calling him.
Yeah, go ahead.
I keep calling him to tell him why. They say, okay,
Right.
next time. When I call him next week again, I ask, did you try to see what's going on with my case? He said, no, I got you next week. I keep doing that, so there's nothing I can do. Now I'm
Okay.
trying to see
So
what
I'm
should
going
be
to
my
give you.
next-
I'm going to give you the four possibilities, and then I'll tell you what I can do to help you. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, number one, you just have a lazy
Mm-hmm.
officer who's just never made a decision. Okay. Number two, it's possible that your background checks were never completed. So because your background checks were never completed, they can't complete your case. It's possible. I don't know. The third possibility is they don't believe this is a real marriage. For some reason, they think this is a business marriage, that you married this lady for something other than love. And now maybe either he has to write a long, detailed letter to you explaining to you why, and then it's called a notice of intent to deny, and he's going to give you 30 days to rebut whatever issues he thinks he has with you. It's also possible they're doing an investigation and they're knocking on your neighbor's doors and they say, you know this guy Drissa, who does he live with, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. I'm just saying it's a possibility. Or the fourth thing is that there's something missing in your file and the officer saw it and is not doing anything about it and is completing other cases. It's one of those four, okay? So it's either lazy and he should approve you and just never did. They don't believe it's a real marriage. Maybe they're investigating you. Maybe your fingerprints didn't clear. Your background check didn't clear. Maybe you're missing something in your file and he put it aside and forgot about it. It's one of those four. I don't know. So what we do is, like you're calling him every week, that's what we would do.
Yeah.
We would call him every week. We would harass him. We're now Drissa's attorney. Believe it or not, I can get very annoying very fast. So
very, very annoying.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Now I'm thinking like it is any possibility to see a congressman or some people be saying
yeah, I mean, you can go to your congressman too. You can go to your congressman too. I think the first step would be, if you want, is to have a consultation with us and let us see if we can harass this guy into a decision. Okay. What I can't do, because you've already gone through this all, what we're not going to be able to do is like say, oh yes, we're going to get a case approved that should be denied, or vice versa. What we're going to do is we're going to push this guy for a decision, and then we'll take it from there. Okay? So let's hold on one second. All right. 1-800-529-5465. We are at 160 views, ladies and gentlemen. 160. We need to start sharing. Sharing is caring. Let's get at least, we were at 420. Let's get at least, what's the number we should shoot for today? Yes. And by the way, Jealous Shauna, yes, Vackeisha did get her phone topped off. Okay? Vackeisha did. Okay? Jealous Shauna's going, Vackeisha, did you get your phone top up? Or top off, whatever it is? The answer is yes, she did. Yeah, we stand by. Okay? So right now, everybody, please share. Share with your friends, share with your family, share with your loved ones, share with people you may know from high school that you haven't spoken to in 30 years. Whatever it is, just share, share, share. Sharing is caring. And we just showed you how to do it, please. 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. Karen in Long Beach, New Jersey. Karen.
Hi, how are you doing?
Good, what's up?
Okay, I went on an interview. It's a marriage-based interview, and when I entered the building and we went into the office.
Is this in Newark? Is this in Newark?
Yes.
Okay.
No,
Cherry, you're on the other side of, you went to it's not Cherry Hill, New Jersey, wherever they send you on the other side.
Yeah.
Of New Jersey. Right, okay.
So the representative that I had, when we went in, they asked him for his ID and number. He couldn't present it, so another officer came in and they were conversing while my husband and I was in there, and then
who's the citizen?
Pardon?
Who's the citizen? You or your husband?
My husband.
Okay. And where are you from?
I'm from Jamaica.
You're from Jamaica. Okay. So your husband didn't bring any identification with him?
No, not him. The representative that we had.
Oh, the lawyer.
Yes, he didn't have a lawyer ID or anything to state, and he did the form.
Is he a lawyer?
No, he's not.
Okay, so then he's not allowed in the interview.
Okay, and so they did escort.
They escort him out because the only people who can go on the interview are licensed attorneys or the two of you. You can bring a licensed attorney. That's the only people who can be allowed in. You can't bring some guy and say he's my representative in, or I'd like Grandma to come into the interview and Grandma's going to talk for me. No, it doesn't work like that. It's either the two of you or the two of you and an attorney. That's it.
But he has done other cases, so that's why.
Well, then he's been lying to immigration, saying he's a lawyer when he wasn't, and now immigration finally, you can walk in and, look all kind of dapper and like, yes, I'm their attorney. And a lot of times the officer doesn't ask. So people are practicing law legally. This guy's practicing law legally.
So what happened, we did the interview, and then, like 2 days afterwards, I saw where the case was denied. So I'm wondering if that would be a reason.
It's very possible. I don't know. But it's very possible that they think this guy was bringing in a lot of fraudulent marriages in the past. So now they sized you up and said it's a fraudulent. I don't know. I don't know what this, but certainly that guy certainly didn't help you. That's for sure. All right.
No.
So hold on one second. I think you need to come in, make an appointment. We're not too far from you in New Jersey, and let's go through everything. You're in a real marriage with this man?
Yes.
Then we got to prove it. All right. So hold on one second.
Okay.
All right. 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. Let's go to Marcia in the Bronx. Marcia.
Yes. Hi, Mr. Bradstein. Good evening.
How are you?
I'm fine. Listen, you did my son case a while back ago. He get his green card.
Right.
But Sunday I was at home, and when I look, I asked him to bring the green card and let me see. And it's going to be expired in May of this year.
So it's his 10-year card or his 2-year card?
10.
Okay. How old is he?
A is 32, 34. It's going to be 34 tomorrow.
Okay, so you want to know what? Should you do a citizenship? Look at his
Yes,
green card?
because it's going to be expiring in May.
Does he need to travel?
No, not now.
Okay, does he need to prove he's legal to get a job or anything? He's got his job
No.
and everything?
No, he's a nurse. He's working.
Okay, fine. Let him do his citizenship.
Okay,
All
so
right, just file
because I thought it would be, some time before.
Yeah, but they're gonna. He's fine. He's still a lawful resident after May as long as the citizenship is pending. He's fine.
Okay, so I can do the form now.
Do the form right now. Correct.
Okay, thanks
All
ever
right,
so
okay.
much. Yeah,
Best
bye
of luck.
bye.
Hold on. All right. 1-800-529-5465. Please share this with your friends and family. Telephone number to call right now: 1-800-529-5465. I want you to know, there seems to be a lot of people asking whether or not Vackeisha got her phone topped off. I think that was the term everybody was used. And the answer is yes, she did. She did get her phone topped off. She was the one leading the charge to 420 views. I don't think we're going to get anywhere near that today. It's a Friday, though. Everybody's in the mall. But we have all the way, ladies and gentlemen, all the way, not the groundhog. You thought the groundhog was going to come on. Nope. All the way from Kingston, Jamaica, Vackeisha, with her topped off phone. You can call us now. How are you? Vackeisha. Hello.
Hi, Brad. Hello.
Hello. So, was your phone topped off? Was your phone topped off or not?
Oh my God, yes, Brad,
Yes.
I've received that message.
Yes.
You guys stood to your promise.
That's right.
Oh my God,
That's
yeah.
right. We stick to our promise, Vackeisha. You think I'm going to go tell somebody we're going to do it and then get lambasted the next day? No way. I'm not going to do that, right?
Okay, but guess what happened, Brad?
What?
You're in big trouble.
Uh-oh. What'd I do?
Yeah?
What'd I do?
Guess what happened?
What?
Cock mud kill cock. You ever hear of that saying before?
Who? What?
Guess what happened? You owe me a phone.
I owe you a phone? Why do I owe you a phone?
Yes, you
Why?
owe me a phone. Brad, the viewers were supposed to give me the credit, and then you were like, oh, Vackeisha's supposed to get a phone.
Wait a second.
Vackeisha's
Wait a second. Stop the presses. I got to go back. I'm going to go back this weekend and see exactly what I said. All right? I believe I said I was going to top the phone off, which is what I think I said I was going to top it off.
I appreciate the credit.
All right. Well, I'm glad you're able to call.
But I appreciate the credit.
You're very welcome. You're very welcome. And thanks for watching and thanks for sharing. And you see here at the Brad and Squeeze Show, we do what we say we're going to do. I'm going to go back actually and listen to what I said yesterday. And if I blurted out something I shouldn't have, we will honor that as well too. Okay? I'm going to go back and listen.
Okay.
All right,
good.
Vackeisha? All right. Thanks for calling.
Hi, guys.
Thanks for calling all the way from Kingston. You have an immigration question? You're just calling to laugh and...
No, I'm good.
You're good. All right. Enjoy the nice weather down there. All right, Vackeisha with her topped off telephone. 1-800-529-5465. Let's go to Ibrahim in Cincinnati, Ohio. Ibrahim.
Yes, how are you?
How you doing?
Good, I'm fine.
What's going on?
I used to have a case, asylum case is denied.
Where you from?
Sierra Leone.
Okay, why did you file for asylum? What was your fear of returning home?
Because I got a problem over there.
You got a what?
They have a problem on Sierra Leone.
Okay, I know they have a problem. I was asking what is your problem going back. It's not what's their problem,
Right.
It's what is your problem.
My problem right now, my case is denied. My wife have a green card. I want to know if she can file I-130 for me.
The answer is yes, but when your case is denied, you get put in deportation. When you put in deportation, I assume you were.
Yes, I'm in deportation right now.
You're in deportation right now. How long has your wife had a green card?
About 2 years.
How did she get her green card?
Her mom bring her over here.
Okay. The answer is yes, she should file for you. I don't know if if your case is going to extend long enough to wait for her to become a citizen to adjust your status here. So hold on 1 second, okay? We got to see what status your deportation case is in right now. Hold on 1 second. 1-800-529-5465. Simone in Fort Lauderdale. Simone.
Hi, how are you?
How you doing?
Pretty good, thanks. You sort of answered the question, but my question was, if you're filing for your parent that lives, well, my mom's in Jamaica, and she has two underage, underage kids. They're under 21. My question was, I know you said file one I-130 with the kid's name on it, but how long after would they be able to, because I understand you said they won't be able to come up with her, but how much longer would you need to wait for the kids to come up?
Because you're filing for the mom. And now the mom's going to come up to the United States, and now you got to file I-1 separate. Mom's going to file separate I-130s for the children. Depends on how old they are. How old are the kids?
One's 7 and the other one's 14.
Okay, so after mom comes up and she files separate I-130s for the two kids, they should be up here in about 18 to 24 months.
Okay, so is there a wait period after she gets here, or
no,
as soon as she
literally
gets here?
the day she lands in the United States at JFK or in Miami or wherever, well, you're in Fort Lauderdale, that day, they're going to stamp her passport. She's a permanent resident of the United States. She can put in the I-130s that day.
Okay, thank you so much.
You can't file till she actually shows up in America, but the day she shows up is the day you file.
Awesome, thank you.
You're welcome. 1-800-529-5465. Dolly in Jamaica.
Hi, Brad. Good evening.
Good evening.
I got a question. My father-in-law is a 76-year-old applying for citizenship, but he cannot read or write, and he went for the test. We tried a little bit, give him some questions, but he failed the test. Is there any way he can get by with that?
How long has he been a green card holder?
He is here close to 20 years.
He shouldn't have to read and write if he's been here 20 years as a green card holder.
No, he's originally from Guyana, and in those days they don't go far in school.
When did he get his green card?
In 95, 97.
Okay, he should not have to read and write. He should be exempt from reading and writing because he's been a green card holder for more than 15 years and he's over the age of 55. He should only have to be...
He's 76 years old.
Okay, so they should not be giving him any reading and writing. He should be exempt from it. He should only have to be able to answer the questions orally. Hold on 1 second. We're going to help you, okay?
Okay.
All right. You don't have to worry whether he can read or write because they're not going to ask him, or they shouldn't. Denzel in Queens.
Hi, good evening.
How are you?
I'm good. I just have a question.
Go ahead.
I got arrested like 9 years ago, but now I am a green card holder. And,
so you got arrested. You got arrested. Then you got your green card.
Right.
All right. Let me go back a second. What were you arrested for?
It was shoplifting.
All right, and it was a misdemeanor.
Yes.
New York.
No, it was Boston, but I got my green card in New York.
Okay. Did you go to jail?
No.
All right. Good. So now we're back to green card in New York. Good. Okay. So that's fine because it's most likely a petty offense, 99%. So I'm sure you're fine.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, I just pay $100 fine and
it's petty offense. The only time you've ever been arrested, right, Denzel?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, all right. So now you want to do your citizenship.
Right. So I'm just asking: is under this current system, is anyone eligible, or if I'm eligible for deportation? Like
No.
I don't know what's going on.
No, you're fine. As long as you haven't been arrested again, you're absolutely fine. File your citizenship. You're going to become a citizen. Please make sure you admit to the arrest before you got your green card. Immigration knows about it already. Submit your disposition. You'll be a citizen. Don't worry.
Okay, so that's what we are about to look about right now. So we maybe call your office.
All right, hold on. You can talk to someone off the air. All right?
All right.
1-800-529-5465. Sean in Atlanta, Georgia. Sean.
Hello.
Hey, Sean. What's up?
All right, I'm here. What's up?
I'm here too. What's going on?
Yeah, I have a question. If you're in a marriage base trying to get your green card,
right,
and you have a abusive spouse, how can you like get out of the relationship and be able to go to the interview by yourself or with a lawyer?
Well, you would need to file well, first of all, you get out of the relationship by doing two things. You move out of the residence. You shouldn't be in an abusive relationship. You get an order of protection against your spouse, and then you file what's called an I-360. So you're asking from the immigration standpoint, you file an I-360, even if you've already have an adjustment pending. You file the I-360, you show proof that you and your spouse live together, and you show proof of the abuse. Then you get a receipt. The receipt's going to take 1.5 years before they look at your application. When you get your interview for your green card, you have to let immigration know you've moved. When you get your interview for your green card, you bring the receipt that you filed as an abused spouse. You don't show up with your wife, and then they'll keep your case open pending hopefully the approval of your VAWA case. It's a Violence Against Women Act, but there's plenty of women who are violent against men. All right, and we can certainly help you. So hold on 1 second, okay?
I have another question.
What is your second question? Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, you said proof. Do you have to have physical damage?
No, it could be
to your body?
It could be extreme emotional abuse.
Okay, so you can have like text and stuff like that, and
extreme emotional abuse is not a text message, but text messages can be used as evidence that look at this extreme emotional abuse that she put me under. All right, so hold on 1 second. All right, every case rests on its facts. Who is this? This is Duenna in Amherst, Massachusetts. Did I pronounce your name right?
Yes, you did.
All right, what's going on?
Hi, Brad. Okay, I had texted yesterday. I was off for a bit, so I'm not sure if you had responded to my thing today. But you had responded yesterday, but I think you misunderstood.
Well, you sent a message that I answered through our social media rapid fire yesterday?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. So tell me what your question is, because I don't remember what it was.
Okay, so what happened was that I was approved for my work permit in April of last year.
Right.
And they sent the card, but I didn't get it in the mail. So
I remember.
Right.
I said you were the one who did it 3 times and never got the work permit.
It was approved. Yeah, that was me. It was approved, but the card didn't come in the mail.
Right.
So I had to redo the application.
Right.
They sent me the receipt, but they haven't generated another card since that time, since I sent in
When did you send in the
second
new one?
application.
When did you send in the new one?
In September.
All right. So I think at some point it's now October, November, December. It's 5 months. I think what you should do. I mean, all I can tell you is wait or hire me and let me look into what you're doing. It's one or the other.
Right, because I made several inquiries.
Yeah, it's not going to get you too
far. And even today I called and they said, well, they sent the inquiry over to the service center. So,
yeah,
I just have to.
I don't know why they're delaying it. I don't know. We can get to the bottom of it, but I don't know off the top of my head. Okay, but 5 months is too long. That's for sure.
It's long. It's long, right?
Right.
So it's gonna be up. It's gonna expire in April.
What's gonna expire in April?
My work permit is gonna expire in April.
Wait! You just told me you never got it.
No. The original one that I got in April is gonna expire in April.
And what happened to that one? You lost it?
No. I have the paperwork. I just don't have the physical card.
Okay. So I don't know what you're doing. Maybe you filled out the form wrong. I don't know. All right.
No. The forms were okay.
Okay. So what do you want? Tell me what you want me to do for you.
It's just that I didn't get the card, the original card that they sent in.
I'm not the postman. I don't know.
Right. So I said in January. Mm-hmm. I applied for the extension because the original one that I got would have been expired in April.
No, you don't need to do that.
And they accepted that one. So do you think that they're just going to wait until the original one expires to give me the new one?
I don't know because I'm not sure what you did. There was another application you submitted in September. I don't even know what that was all about.
The second application, okay. So when the card didn't come...
Duenna, I understand. And my answer to you is, I don't know. And the reason is I don't know what you're doing. You filed one work permit. They sent you a notice saying it's approved, but you never physically got it. Then you filed again. What did you file? How did you fill out the form? Was it? Let me finish. I get it. But you're giving me a story that you don't have it. So obviously you're doing something wrong. Okay? There is no way in the world that you make 3 separate applications to immigration for a work permit and you don't have at least one physically in your hand. Okay? Just no way. Unless you have the worst mailman in the history of the world. Okay? So the second one, I don't know what you did. Yes, you filled it out. You submitted, I want a replacement. I don't know what you did. Okay? Then you went off and submitted a third one that they've accepted in January, but they never even finished processing the second one. So I'm not sure. You just keep filling out forms. Filling out forms doesn't help you.
Right.
You know, it's been 1 year now, and so what I'm saying to you, I'm saying this from the bottom of my heart, I swear to God. What I am saying to you is, at some point you got to say, gee, I think I need some help.
Right.
All right. So, I mean, I'm happy to help you. I don't have the answer for you. There's nothing that I can do on this show to say, yes, go do X, Y, Z, and you'll have your work permit in your hand tomorrow. I don't know. I got to look at everything you've done and then figure out how to help you.
Okay.
All right. Hold on 1 second, though. Okay. All right. Let's go to Jermaine in Atlanta, Georgia.
Hey, bro.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah. My question is, my wife is a green card holder for 4 years.
Yeah, go ahead.
First time, you hearing me?
I hear you. Your wife's a green card holder for 4 years.
First time filing tax online. First time filing tax online, but not her first time filing the tax.
Wait. Your wife's a green card holder for 4 years, and your first and when did you get married to her?
August of 2017.
All right. So now this year is your first year. You're filing a joint tax return. That's what you're saying, right?
We have not yet filed it, but I want to know, like, how can I file it and I don't have a tax ID number or a social?
You get a W-7. When you file, you're going to file a joint tax return with your wife, and you're going to request, and you're going to fill the 1040 return and a W-7 form. The W-7 is your request for a tax identification number. And then they will accept the joint tax return and send you a tax ID number. So it's the 1040 and the W-7.
So she should file for a 1040?
Yeah, if you need help, we have tax attorneys here, but I'm telling you, the 1040 is the tax return, and the W-7, you attach it, is the request for a tax identification number.
Okay, thank you.
All right, and if you need help, Carmela, for a couple $100, she'll do all your taxes for you, okay, here in my office. Hold on.
Okay.
All right, hold on. All right. Let's go to Flo in Hyannis, Massachusetts. Flo.
Hi, Brad.
Hey, what's up?
I want to ask you a question. My husband has a daughter here. My husband is in Jamaica.
Right.
But he has a daughter here.
Right.
She's a citizen. But she wanted to file for him, but his name is not on her birth certificate.
Was he married to the daughter's mom?
No.
Okay.
No. But the mom signed the paper to put his name on it, but she don't want to give an ID.
Okay. So this is the story. Unless his name was put on at the time of birth, okay, whether the mom puts his name on the birth certificate now, 20, 30 years, or 5 years later, whatever it is meaningless. The mom could put any man's name on the birth certificate. It doesn't make him the father. Okay? So what immigration, because he was never married to the mom, immigration is going to ask for two things. Proof that there's a biological relationship, and that's going to be done by a DNA test. And then you're going to need affidavits from people who knew about the relationship between your husband and this daughter, saying that they had a bona fide parent-child relationship, that this was not an absentee father. I would tell you 99 out of 100 times, men who were not married to the mom, who try to file on their own for their children, they get their applications denied. It's actually difficult cases to get approved. Okay? All right, come to me. Hold on. All right?
Okay.
All right. Let's go to Susan, also in Baltimore, Maryland. Susan. Susan? Susan. Susan. Hold on. All right. Let's go to Rebecca in Fargo, North Dakota.
Yes, sir.
Fargo. How are you?
I'm okay, and I just want to say I'm happy to hear from you. Thank you so much. I watch your show. I think I'm going crazy.
Thank you.
I'm from Nigeria originally, but I just become United States citizen.
You're a U.S. citizen now.
Yes, I'm a citizen now. I've been here 18 years. I brought 2 children with me when I was coming to America.
Right.
But I got married to a U.S. citizen. He and myself, we got 5 children together. So I got 7 children complete in America. Now, one of my sons that I brought with me, he's 20 now. He's in immigration custody right now. When I filed my paper, when I filed my petition, my husband now he's American. When he filed the petition, everybody's name were on it. So we went for our interview. We all got me and my daughter got a green card. He did not get his because he found himself into some kind of trouble, and he had an ankle bracelet. And we told our immigration lawyer at that time. So they
all right, one second. Let me just understand because you're talking very fast.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I know because you're very anxious for your son. So everyone in the family got green cards. You're from Liberia. You're a U.S. citizen. Your husband filed for you. But when your husband went to file for your son, who's now 20 years old, he had some criminal issues, so he never got through. Now, how long has he been in the United States?
I brought him here from the time he was 3 years old.
Since he was 3 years old. Can I ask, what was his criminal issue?
He fathered some friends, and they were doing some stupid stuff, shoplifting, and all kinds of.
How many times was he arrested?
He got arrested from the time he was 14. He been getting arrested, but he never went to immigration jail. From the time he was 14, he started going to jail, but not immigration jail. But this time in Fargo, they managed to arrest him and straight to immigration jail. Now. We in Fargo, North Dakota, it's a small state, so everything that they do here, they send it to Minnesota.
Right.
So right now he's in Minnesota jail, and I'm fighting to get him out, and I don't know, every lawyer here, they are so expensive. Someone they charge me $10,000 and everything, and I don't know what to do.
I mean, imagine what lawyers in New York charge. I'm in New York. It's the same thing. All right? So, but we're good lawyers here. I don't have the answer because I would need to see what his criminal records are. But certainly he may be eligible to adjust with waivers still because he's still 20. Okay, he's not 21 yet. All right, so you can certainly file an I-130 and try to adjust him in deportation with waivers. It all depends on what his charges are. Hold on, you definitely need a consultation. Okay, so hold on. When does he turn 21?
Okay.
When does he turn 21? By the way.
He just turned 21 last year, June 20.
Oh, so he's 21 now.
No, he just turned 20. No, he just turned 20.
Okay, perfect. All right. He's much better. The case is much better under 21 than over 21. All right, hold on 1 second, okay?
Okay.
All right. And thank you for watching, and we're going to hopefully try to help your son. Let's try to find Susan in Baltimore, Maryland again. Susan.
Hello, Brad.
Hi, Susan. How are you?
Good, thank you.
What's going on?
Thanks for the show. I have 2 questions.
Go ahead.
My sister, she was coming, she was deported at the airport last September.
Right.
So does she ever have any chance of ever coming here?
Where is she from?
Kenya.
Why was she deported at the airport? What happened?
You know what happened? She was coming to a wedding in Texas, and they flagged her and asked her a bunch of questions that she had a one-way ticket, but she was conned by the person that sold her the ticket. She didn't know it was a one-way, so they didn't even believe she was coming back.
She was coming on a visitor's visa.
Yes.
So she had a one-way ticket, so they didn't believe she was going home because she only had one way, and apparently maybe she didn't have money or anything. I understand.
She didn't even know because we sent the money to pay for both ways, but she was conned where she bought the ticket.
Mm-hmm. I understand.
And then they detained her all night and put her on the next flight in the morning.
Did she sign some papers saying that she was intending to stay here? Probably.
I don't know what she did because she would, it's hard to know what.
All right. So what we would need to do, the first step would be is we would have to request the records from ICE. ICE has all the records from what happened at the airport.
And
I can request that and see exactly what happened, what at least ICE claims happened, and then make a determination what we do from here to try to get her to come back. It sounds like they denied her for misrepresentation because they said that she wasn't
Then
intending.
she said the wedding.
I
She
understand
said
that.
that
I understand.
She said that she didn't know where she was going and all that.
Right. So it seemed like to ICE official, she has a one-way ticket. She doesn't know where she's going. She doesn't know where she's staying, and you know what? She's coming to live here forever. So that's probably what happened, and then we're going to figure out how to fix it. But hold on one second, all right? All right. So 1-800-529-5465.